Hi. Now in this video section we are going to see the second part of least cost method. See here 3 destination is given and 4 supply center is there, and supply total amount of supply is here and demand is given. Okay, now the first step you have to check whether the given problem is a balanced problem or unbalanced problem. Add this value, and if you add you will get 980. Okay, and if you add this demand you will get, add this one you will get 980. If you add the demand you are getting 770. So the given problem is unbalanced problem. Okay, write down the given problem is unbalanced transportation problem. Okay, the given problem is unbalanced transportation because the supply, the total summation of supply is not equal to summation of demand. Okay, how much the pending is there? Just subtract with higher number with lower number. 990 minus 770. How much you will get? 210 210 product is balance, isn't it? So where it is the least number we got, here is the least one we got, isn't it? This is 980 and this is the lesser one 770. So here you have to add this 210. Is it clear? Okay, now if you add you will get 980 and 980. Now the problem is a balanced problem. Okay, so now here cost is not there, no? We have taken separately 210. So you have to add the cost here in the supply demand 4 you have to add. Supply demand 4 you have to add and enter the cost as everything is 0. Okay, because this is called a dummy column. Okay, since we demand is least one, so we added dummy column. Similarly, if supply is lesser one compared with the demand, you have to add dummy row. Okay, supply center you have to add dummy. Is it clear? That's the difference. Where we are getting lesser value, see here 990 we are getting here, 770 we got here. So this is a lesser one. So what is the difference between these two? We got a 210. So take 210, add one extra dummy dummy column. Okay, so that give the name D4. It's a dummy column. Give the name D4 and the cost for everything is 0. Okay, now the problem is a balanced problem. Now as usual we can allocate the cell. Okay, so see which is the least one. See 0 is the least one and here also 0 is there. Okay, check 5 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So since it's the least cost method, no, you have to find out from this cell which is the least one. Okay, which is the least cost? 0 is the least cost. And where you have to allocate? I said maximum where we can allocate that particular cell we have to take. So check here. Here 140 only we can allocate because minimum value only we have to allocate. No, 140 only. So 140 only we can allocate here. Okay, if you take this cell 210 we can allocate. Okay, because here you have a 260 product in hand, 210 product you can allocate here. If you take this one, here also 210. If you take this cell, this is also 210. But if you take this 0, here 360 product is there in hand, requirement is 320. So you can allocate 320 product here. So compare with this allocation, this is the maximum you can allocate. So select this one. Is it clear? So this cell I am going to allocate 320. Okay, so 3 entire product we allocated. So this requirement is 0. Now this is 40 is balance. Okay, now this is 0, no? So scratch out this particular column. Okay, now again select which is the minimum. 0 is the minimum. Again tie up and select where we can allocate maximum. If you take this one 140, if you take this one 210, if you take this one only 40 we can allocate. If you take this one 210, so again 210 tie up is there. Then now next step you have to check where maximum supply is there. Where maximum supply 260 is the maximum. This is 220. Okay, so both the cell we have to allocate 210. Again tie up came. Okay, now you have to check supply. Okay, supply where maximum allocation is possible, 260. Okay, this is maximum, so you have to allocate, you have to take this cell and allocate 210. So remaining how much, 50 here, and this is become 0. So the entire column we can put, we can scratch out. Is it clear? Okay, so in this allocation we got two tie up, and since we got a tie up, then you have to check your supply where maximum supply is available, that particular cell you have to select. Say for example, if you get maximum supply is also same tie up, in the sense any one particular cell we can select, any cell, either this one or this one we can select. Okay, if tie up comes, we have to check maximum allocation. Okay, and check supply also maximum should be there. And this process is over. Next we have to find out again the least cost. 17, 9 is there, 20, 12, okay, 15, 5, which is the least one, 5 is the least. Okay, so now I am going to take this cell, I am going to allocate. Requirement is 250, but product in hand is only 40. Okay, so I am going to allocate 40, so this is become 0, and if I allocate 40, this is become 210. Okay, so now this is 0, no, scratch out this entire row. Okay, now which is pending now, 17, 9, 13 and 10 and 12. Okay, so 20 is there, so which is minimum, 9 is the minimum, so I am going to take 9 here. Okay, in that supply is 140 and your demand is 210, so you can send the entire supply, so this is become 0. Okay, so here you have to subtract 100 and 140 if gone, then after subtracting 140 you will get 70 product. Okay, so now this is 0, no, so this entire cell become, you have to scratch out. So remaining how many, so after allocating 140 here, so this is become 0 and this is become 70. So next cell is 20, 12, 13, 10. In this 10 is the minimum, so here you have to allocate. So if you allocate here 70, if you allocate 70 here, if you subtract here, then you will get 150 here, isn't it? So after allocating 70, this is become 0, so the entire column you can scratch out. Okay, so the remaining leftover is 20 and 13. So 13 is the least one, select this least cost. Okay, so allocate 150 and 200 is there, so allocate 150 minimum minimum value. So here this is become 50. Okay, so leftover is only one cell, 20. So if you allocate here, you will get 50 and 50. Okay, so this is become 0 and this is also become 0. So now you have to find out the total cost. Total transportation cost is equal to 9 into, take allocated cell, 9 into 140 plus 20 into 50 plus 0 into 210 plus 0 into 320 plus 5 into 40 plus 13 into 150 plus 10 into 70. Okay, so after multiplying and adding, you will get rupees 5,110. Okay, so if you do the same problem in northwest corner method, you will get a more amount. So the transportation cost, least cost method is best compare with your northwest corner method. And then now you have to take a number of allocation with the requirement. So here how many columns are there? 4 columns and 4 row, isn't it? So 4 plus 4 minus 4 plus 4 minus 1, you will get 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, now you check the allocated cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number of allocated cell is also equal to 7. So both are equal to 7. The requirement of the cell is 7 and the number of allocated cell is 7. So the given problem is non-degeneracy problem. Okay, take the same problem and use northwest corner method and find out your transportation cost. You will get more than this value. Okay, that's why transportation, always we have to reduce our transportation cost. So this method is the best to compare with your northwest corner rule. Okay, thank you.